I'm Phil.
And I'm Angelina.
With our husky lightning and a lot of wildlife around us, we live in this fairy tale chateau in France.
We love bringing this neglected castle back to life inside.
And we've got the vast grounds and parkland to take care of as well.
We love the moat, but it brings some challenges with it.
But it's all worth it when we get to share it with everyone at our live music events.
Follow the ups and downs of our chateau life. It's a nice day out today, lovely and crisp and sunny as well everywhere. So we have decided to do some work outside, as we need to start transforming the front garden, which is in front of the chateau. And today's job is trimming, well, basically it's called pollarding, which is cutting off those stems of the trees, of the tops. It basically neatens them up. They are ornamental trees, hence the term pollarding. And basically they are trimmed every year to make them look beautiful and neat. And that's what we're doing. We're actually transforming all of these trees. There's more work to come, but today is a start and we have some help here today. We have Rick here on the job helping us out, and that is literally what he's doing. Yeah. He is using loppers to cut away all of those branches, which will in turn let off in a lot more light. But as you can see, they are about 2-3 meters long. Imagine all the sunlight that blocks, and they only get longer and longer and longer and longer until you have no more sun left. The location of all the trees are literally in front of the chapel. The location of the trees are literally in front of the chateau, which are all of these in line in front of the moat, by the moat, and then all of those you see in the middle in front of the chapel, which is on the left. So there's a few to do, but this place will be transformed yet once more and will be ready for the spring. And so here is the current view taken from outside of the chateau. You can't even see past those trees to see the chapel. It would be nice to be able to see that feature, and that's obviously us looking from the chateau. Here is the bigger view of it. That's obviously where it's located, right in front of our chateau, and that's what we see. So that's our front garden, and the chapel is right there.
Right, while work out the front is underway and I'm in and out helping that, I'm playing with the router table and the router bits so I can try to make the architectural style dado rail, which we can't find out here, for the morning salon. It's going all right. I'm doing it out here because of just how messy it is with sawdust, and to be honest, why wouldn't you work with a nice view like this? This is what's going on so far. Just playing, setting it all up. It's very average. Very average indeed. So I'm just going to play a bit more and see what I can do. I'm not joking when I say this is messy. It's quite fun though. Kind of get to see what I'm making. My issues at the moment are as such. The router bit keeps on dropping down because I've had to get little adapter collars and they won't tighten up quite enough. So the shaft sits all the way in the bottom and I can't get it high enough to make the right shape, which is rather annoying. However, we are getting the opportunity to see the shape of certainly this one to begin with. There we go, a bit better. Some fine tuning, and then once this is right, I'll be flying through making this. While I take a moment away from that, because that's stressing me out a little bit, I'm going to go and check on Rick and show you what we managed to get done yesterday. We managed to clear all this lot and cut all of these hedges right back along here, opening up an extra metre of the driveway. And where this sun is, these were all huge, overgrown, overhanging over here. It's all cut back down, get all the vehicles past, and once they start springing back a little bit, we'll start getting those back into a nice shape. Now, let's see the front. There we go. Rick has been cracking on, pollarding the trees. He's still over there. Look how much has gone in. Trailer full already, and he's nowhere near done. There we go. Finished? Not finished. Now, there's a reason why these sort of trees are pollarded and not let go really tall. And these will spring back in the spring with nice little leaves and a little bit of shade. But I'll explain why it's really important to do this. So all of these trees they're grown into that shape. It's done deliberately. And they're all planted near walls, foundations, all the rest of it, because it doesn't matter when you look after them properly. When you pollard them in such a way, the roots don't grow big. So the taller the tree grows, the larger the roots grow. No issue if you maintain them. So 2, maybe 3 years at a push, you should make sure these are trimmed back like this. When they're left for ages, just like here, the roots carry on growing and do God knows how much damage to all the foundations of the walls, which is done here. I'll show you. This one's a prime example. That's how much it grows in 2 to 3 years. So you can imagine if you haven't cut it in 10 or 15, just how tall these are. And when the roots carry on growing, they just knock all of the moat wall straight out into the moat. So it doesn't exist anymore. That's just straight down to the moat. So one day I'll have to dig all of that out and rebuild it. Same with over there. You can see the remnants of the wall that would go on along the edge, and it doesn't exist all the way along there because the roots have destabilised the foundations and they're in the moat. So you get a better idea of what it's doing and why I'm doing it outside, because the mess it makes is quite serious. So here, this is that router bit. That's my chosen one when it's up all the way. When it drops down, because I can't get the adapter to hold it in the right place, that's as much as it does. And this is the shape we need. Piece of wood will be about that long, and then it's very similar to what we already have. But we're having some teething problems, but that's all right. We'll get over those. Not sure whether we'll get over those today based on where the sun is at the moment. I think the day is coming to an end. Well, I really can't get that router table working quite properly. I will work it out, but I'd best check on Rick out the front by the chapel. Flying through it, Rick.
Hi. Had to make another pile of trailers full.
Trailer's full, never mind. But look at that. All cut back.
11 down.
11 down, how many to go?
20.
About 20. Oh, there's no small jobs in a chateau. Ducks are enjoying the floating duck house, chilling out in the evening sun. I'm a bit jealous, really. So with the light fading and the need to put tools away, I can officially today say it's been a complete and utter fail. It has not gone to plan, and that's all right. These things happen, but I wish it hadn't. Obviously on slightly wet and rough sawn wood. I'm not looking for perfect, But as you can see, going along, this is the shape I want, and then up to about there. But then the router bit slips, and then we're back down to not bad shape, but not what we need. So I guess it's back to the drawing board. On top of my router table fail, I had another fail today. I've been sorting this out as I wanted to do a quick job so I could suck up all the leaves out the front and clear up after Rick. Had to change this rubber where the collector chute goes in for the collector box because it was spraying leaves down the back of my neck, and now for some reason that won't line up with that. It's all gone a bit wrong. So another fail today. Although the only thing I didn't fail on was my decision to do this out here, because I didn't do much, and look at the state of it with the sawdust. So I will take that win. However, like I always say, just take a quick look around at where you are when you're not having the world's best day, and look and realise that you're in a place that's beautiful, so none of it matters. Look at the evening light just bathing the side of the house. Love it.
And at the end of day one, that doesn't appear to be looking like there is much progress to see from outside the chateau, but there actually is quite a lot of progress. So it's end of day, it's 5 p.m. and sun will be setting soon. But you can see these trees have all been nicely pollarded and looking rather lovely. Our chateau is just hiding behind this bamboo. And on the left, where the chapel is, as you can see, those are still there, but we did make a break and make a first row of tree saplings disappear. So that's all looking good. But there's much more to go for tomorrow. And that's because look how many there is of them.
Now today has been an absolute fail in many ways, but I've done my learning today, and as soon as I can solve one problem, I'm away and we can make all of the wood for the morning salon. I'm looking forward to it. But now I think it's time to just enjoy the sunset, go and hug my wife, and see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye now.